Alright, algebra 2, we're going to do numbers 5 and 6 together because they deal with the same situation. So it says Rosalie wants to lock her bicycle to the nearby library. There are 7 slots open in the bike rack, and in the first problem it says she is trying to, she came at the same time as 2 other cyclists. In how many ways can they arrange their bikes in the open slots? Okay, well, how many are we choosing from? There's 7 spots, so we're choosing from 7. And R is the number we're choosing. There's 3 people choosing cyclists, so we're choosing 3 slots. Remember, it says 2 other cyclists, which means it's Rosalie and the 2 others. There's 3. So N is 7 and R is 3. All right. So now we just have to decide if there's a combination or a permutation. It says in how many ways can they arrange their bikes in open slots? Well, when it talks about something like an arrangement, that's oftentimes going to be talking about a permutation because, you know, if I put my bike, if these are our 7 slots, if I put my bike here, there's another bike here, these are bikes, sorry, I know they look like 8, it's crazy. It's a different arrangement than if we moved them around. So, we can assume that it is a permutation. Alright, 7 P3 then is 7 factorial over 7 minus 3, which is 4 factorial. Now remember, the formula says n factorial over n minus r factorial, and I don't typically write in the n or the r because I know that it's going to be this minus that, and I can quickly take that shortcut. But I noticed some people getting a little confused by that, so I just wanted to clarify. Alright, so then we have 7 factorial over 4 factorial. That 4 factorial is going to cancel out with everything from 4 and smaller on this 7 factorial. So we end up with 7 times 6 times 5 times, that's it. So 7 times 6 times 5, pull out your handy dandy calculators, 7 times 6 times 5 is 210. Alright, and that's our answer, so we would select C. Alright, I'm going to erase all this while we start reading number 6. So it says, suppose Rosalie arrived just ahead of those other bicyclists and has already selected a slot. Now, how many possible ways can the other 2 bicyclists arrange theirs? Well, now we're dealing with only 6 open slots. And I'm going to do this the other way without the formula, just so you can see it that way too. And remember, this without the formula really only works if it's a permutation, because it assumes that there is a difference in how you might arrange them. So there's 6 open slots, and we're choosing 2. So there's 6 options for the first guy, but once he's chosen, there's only 5 options for the second guy. So then the correct answer is 6 times 5, which is 30. And that's J.